till the initial part of the chapter, that how the print evolved from China, Japan, and Korea towards the western part of the nation of the world, and what impact it created over there. Now, impact of print culture related to the French Revolution that we have to start with. So, as per the history, the three arguments which they have put forward, through which they tried to create a link between the print culture, the development in the prints, and the French Revolution. Those three arguments were the three reasons or three ways in which the print culture was being associated with the French Revolution were that first, that they said that print popularized the ideas of Enlightenment thinkers, like those thinkers, those who created a kind of critical analysis of the monarchy system prevailing over there. There were philosophers, those who put forward the view that there has to be certain kind of liberty in the laws, there has to be some constitutional monarchy. They argued that they argued for the rule of reason rather than custom. All these important points जो यहाँ पे bold में yellow में दिए हुए हैं. Their writings provided the critical commentary on the tradition, superstition, despotism. One person rule के ऊपर जो question कर पाते थे, ये सब print culture की वजह से वहां पे spread हुआ. So these people, these philosophers, through the prints, they attacked the authority of church. They even there were the different philosophers, those who if you remember, you have done in 9th class also, that there were the French philosophers जो बहुत ancient philosophers माने जाते हैं world में. So those philosophers and their ideas, they spread all over the world through these prints only. So the first reason, first relation between the print culture and the French Revolution that the historians have made is that these were able to popularize the different ideas of the different philosophers, those who were coming up during that time. Then second argument they gave, that print created a new culture of dialogue and debate. Like there are different ways of communication, but जो print culture था, अभी तक क्या हो रहा था, there was a single person rule. No one was questioning it. Only the orders were coming up from the monarchical royal families, from the aristocracies, and everyone has to follow it. But now, due to this print culture, due to the print technology, now there were a kind of debate or dialogue system, means two-way communication started, which was not there earlier. All values, norms, and institutions were reevaluated and discussed by a public that had become aware of the power of reason and recognized the need to question existing ideas and beliefs. प्रिंट की वजह से क्या हुआ, लोग छापने लगे उनके बारे में सोचने लगे, और टू वे कम्युनिकेशन स्टार्ट हो गया, जिसको यहाँ पे डिबेट एंड डायलॉग बोला. अर्लियर इट वाज only coming, the communication was only coming from the higher authorities towards the common people. But now the ideas, the debates were moving ahead from the common people towards the royal authorities as well. So this was also, they believe that it is associated with the print culture only. And third argument, they said that by 1780s, there was an outpouring of literature that mocked the royalty and criticized their morality. 1780s तक आते आते जो लिटरेचर बनती थी, जो पोम्स बनती थी, जो टेक्स्ट बनता था, कुछ प्लेस बनते थे, वो सब किस तरह के बनने लग गए, उसमें रॉयल फैमिली को टारगेट करके, क्रिटिसाइज करके, मॉक करके, उनका मजाक उड़ाने वाला, उनकी जो मोरालिटी है, किस तरह से वो रूल करते हैं, कैसे अनजस्ट रूल करते हैं, टायरनी, उस सबको प्रोजेक्ट करके मजाक उड़ाने वाली कार्टून्स, कैरिकेचर्स बनने शुरू हो गए. सो दैट वाज आल्सो बीइंग डन थ्रू द प्रिंट कल्चर ओनली. It raised question about the existing social order. Cartoons and caricatures typically suggested that the monarchy remained absorbed only in sensual pleasures while the common people suffered immense hardship. So वो हमेशा एक अपने pleasure में रहते थे, whether there is any hunger, there is any problem with the people, कोई bad harvest हो गया, कोई tax ज़्यादा हो रहा है, but they used to stay with their own pleasures, but common people हमेशा suffer किया थे. इसको project करने वाले cartoons, इसको project करने वाले caricatures बनने लगे. Cartoons and caricatures में difference क्या है? Cartoons could be fiction as well, लेकिन जो caricatures होते हैं वो किसी real life, real personality को project करते हैं. So this literature circulated underground and led to the growth of hostile sentiments against the monarchy. So that was the third argument in relation to the French Revolution and the print culture. Now coming to 19th century. What developments have been done in 19th century? In 19th century, the impact of print culture on children, women, and workers. When we talk about children, it is also one of the important category of readers क्योंकि यहाँ पे तो वो school जाते हैं, colleges जाते हैं, so they require a lot of reading that need to be done. बहुत सारे prints, बहुत सारी books उनके लिए बनाई जाती है. So production of textbook, school textbook became critical for the publishing industries. तो एक बहुत क्योंकि बहुत सारे बच्चे school जा रहे थे, they require huge number of textbooks, so that created a lot of prints to be generated in the world. A children's press devoted to literature for children alone was set up in France in 1857. जो खाली बच्चों के ही publications बनाती थी, बच्चों की books, बच्चों की fiction stories, उनके folk tales, उनके different poems, any kind of literature या textbook, इस तरह का सारा जो material बनता था, वहाँ पे फ्रांस में special children's press बनाती, it was only publishing the material of this related to children. This press published new works as well as old fairy tales and folk tales, and the Grimm brothers, नाम आपने भी सुना होगा, जो Grimm brothers का. In Germany, they spent years in compiling traditional folk tales gathered from peasants. These kind of work was being done for the children. Moreover, censorship of reading materials were also adopted. Like one example they are giving that while what Grimm brothers collected was edited before the stories were published in a collection of 1812. So वो जैसे अभी हमने ये पीछे पढ़ा कि they used to compile the traditional folk tales. तो वो folk tales को लेके they were not compiling it as it is. They were editing it. जो उनको लगता था the material which is not suitable for the children, where they feel कि इसकी requirement नहीं है, maybe वो भी at present उसकी जरूरत नहीं है, तो उन सब चीजों को edit करके they used to publish the story. So censorship was also being applied at that time. Anything that was considered unsuitable for children or would appear vulgar to the elites was not included in the published version. Rural folktales thus acquired a new form. In this way, print reordered old tales but also changed them. So it was not only completely copied material, they were also reading it, they were also trying to understand what need to be published for the children and what not. So accordingly, they used to cut the material as well. Women readers and writers, the penny magazines which we read in the last class, which were being sold for just for a penny, very small magazines or the books which were very cheap. So they were especially meant for women as were manual teaching proper behavior and housekeeping, how they need to keep their code of conduct in the society, how the women should keep a code of conduct in the society, and how housekeeping to be done properly, as they were more into that particular work only at that time. So that kind of penny magazines were also being published. When novels began to be written in 19th century, women were seen as important readers. Their writings became important in defining a new type of women, like a person with will. किस तरह की qualities उसमें दिखाई जाती थी, the novels that were being published at that time, जो women जिसको पसंद करती थी, a person with will, strength of personality, determination, and the power to think. So these things were there, which were there in the writings. Even the women, those who were the women writers were there. They were also writing their novels and other things, other material based on these perspective only. Some of the best known novelists were women also, like Jane Austen, the Bronte sisters, George Eliot. So there were different women publishers also, those who were coming up in the world. Now workers, that was about the children and the women. Now workers, artisans and lower middle class readers also. As you have done industrialization also and other different chapters of the uh, Europe as well as for India, the situation of in the 19th century, few union associations were being made up for the workers. तो जो उनका exploitation हो रहा था 17th 18th century में, that वो comparatively थोड़ा सा better हुआ था और उनके working hours better हो गए. Because of which now these people also जो workers थे ये लोग भी they were getting time to read the novels or the books. In 19th century मतलब एक तो that was there, ये जो third point में लिखा हुआ है, after the working day was gradually shortened from the mid 19th century, जब थोड़ा सा working conditions में betterment आया था, so these workers had some time for self improvement and self expression. Second thing, 19th century में libraries बननी शुरू हो गई थी इंग्लैंड में, which was very considered to be very important क्योंकि those people, those who were not able to afford the books, they can now rent it through these libraries. तो ये एक libraries की वजह से बहुत ज़्यादा worker public बन गई थी, those who were able to read the books. Sometimes self-educated working class people wrote for themselves, खुद ही वो लिखते भी थे बहुत सारे लोग, and they wrote political tracts and autobiographies in large numbers. These kind of conditions spread for the workers as well. Now further innovations और क्या changes आए? पहले हमने वो printing press में change देखा था Gutenberg की. Now by late 18th century the press came to be made out of metal. So उसने तो wood की press बनाई थी. धीरे धीरे थोड़ा थोड़ा जैसे जैसे metal का use start होना शुरू हुआ, metal printing press also started coming late 18th century, by the end of 18th century. And through 19th century, there were a series of further innovations in the printing technologies. Like, for example, they mentioned here, during the mid 19th century, kuch innovations क्या बताइए, Richard M. Hoe of New York had perfected the power-driven cylindrical press, which was particularly useful for printing newspaper. ये जो यहाँ पे picture बनी हुई है. So this kind of now power-driven press was started by the mid 19th century. इससे पहले manual presses were there. This was capable of printing 8,000 sheets per hour. It was a big innovation that happened in mid 19th century. Late 19th century का innovation यहाँ पे बताया, the offset press was developed which could print up to 6 colors at a time. So now black and white से निकल के different multicolors printing press also started by 19th century. Then even from the turn of 20th century, electrical operated presses, accelerated printing operations, a series of other developments also followed. Methods of feeding paper improved. जैसे अभी हम देखते हैं बहुत सारी different quality के printers आते हैं, different variety के printers आते हैं, किस मतलब ज़्यादा print चाहिए, कम print चाहिए. There are so many variety of printers and the different printing technologies available right now. So similarly, that started by 20th century. इससे पहले इतने ज़्यादा different चीजें नहीं मिलती थी, electric नहीं मिलते थे, but थोड़ा बहुत start हो गया था 19th century के mid के बाद से. So methods of feeding paper also improved. The quality of plates became better. Automatic paper reels and photoelectric controls of the color register were introduced. The accumulation of several individual mechanical improvements transferred the appearance of the printed text. So जैसे जैसे improvement होता रहा, we can understand very well कि जैसे आपका जैसे जैसे printing में development होता रहा, books का shape, उसका size, लिखने का तरीका, सब कुछ change होता रहा. So there came a lot of improvement after different innovations that happened. Printers and publishers continuously develop new strategies to sell their product. Like बेचने के लिए उन्होंने एक वैरायटी क्या लेकर आए. 19th century periodical serialized important novels. पहले नॉवल एक नॉवल बनता था, पूरी कहानी उसमें होती थी. Now what they have started doing, जैसे to create even more interest कि आपने एक नॉवल पढ़ी, उसका एंड पूरा छोड़ दिया, it will be coming in the next series. जैसे अभी हम बहुत सारी मूवीज को भी सीरीज में देखते हैं, बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम्स होते हैं. Similarly, those were started in the 19th century in the periodicals, in the novels in the magazines as well. एक खत्म हो गया, उसका पार्ट सेकंड पार्ट आएगा, फिर थर्ड पार्ट आएगा. इट क्रिएटेड an interest in the public कि लोग अब उसका वेट करेंगे and they will be buying as and when it will come. So this was another one of a different form of writing of novels that started in the 19th century. In 1920s in England, popular works were sold in cheap series called the Shilling series. तो यहाँ जैसे वहां पे एक चैप बुक निकाली थी उन्होंने जो बिल्कुल सस्ता मटेरियल की बनती थी. तो ये इट वाज अ डस्ट कवर और द बुक जैकेट इज आल्सो द डस्ट कवर और द बुक जैकेट इज आल्सो अ 20th सेंचुरी इनोवेशन. शिलिंग सीरीज का नाम याद रखना, इसमें यहाँ पे ये इंपॉर्टेंट है फॉर 1 मार्क. इट इज रिलेटेड टू द इंग्लैंड इन 1920s. जो चीप बुक्स इंग्लैंड में निकाली गई थी उसको नाम दिया गया था शिलिंग सीरीज. विद द ऑनसेट ऑफ ग्रेट डिप्रेशन 1930s, 2 चैप्टर में हम पढ़ चुके हैं. 1930s में देयर वाज अ ग्रेट डिप्रेशन इन द होल वर्ल्ड. एट दैट टाइम these जो publishers they feared that a decline in the book purchases will be there, क्योंकि जब लोगों के पास खाने के लिए ही नहीं है तो why they will buy the book. तो उस डर से उन्होंने क्या किया था, they bought out the cheap paper बैक एडिशन. तो उन्होंने बहुत जो सस्ता सा पेपर खरीद के, पुअर क्वालिटी पेपर खरीद के और सस्ती बुक्स बनानी शुरू कर दी थी ड्यूरिंग दैट ग्रेट डिप्रेशन टाइम एज वेल. ये एक दिस इज अ फोटो ऑफ अ रेलवे स्टेशन इन इंग्लैंड जहाँ पे ये इतनी सारी एडवर्टीजमेंट लगी है. इफ यू कैन सी इट one after another, so many advertisements are being placed over here. These are printed advertisements and notices that were plastered on street walls, railway platforms and public buildings. These kinds, this much occurred during that time. 19th century का बताया हुआ ये, late 19th century. That was about the Europe. Now coming to the in India and the world of print. India में print technology कैसे पहुंची, उससे पहले कैसे काम हुआ. ये this particular picture which you are able to see here, this is the page from Gita Govinda of Jayadeva in 18th century. ये palm leaf पे बनाई गई थी. hand written manuscript was there. जो जब हमने चैप्टर स्टार्ट किया था, सो एट दैट टाइम वन बुक वाज देयर, जो चाइना की जो फर्स्ट बुक्स बनती थी, प्रिंटिंग स्टार्ट हुई थी, जिसको एकॉर्डियन बुक बोलते थे. उसी एकॉर्डियन फॉर्मेट के ऊपर दिस मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट इज बीइंग मेड इन इंडिया आल्सो, जो पाम लीफ पे बनाई जाती थी और हाथ से लिख के बनाई जाती थी. यहाँ पे कुछ पिक्चर बनी हुई है, अगर आपको ये दिख रहा है, ये जो गॉड एंड गॉडेस बना रखे हैं. सिमिलरली ये जो नीचे वाली ये पिक्चर दिख रही है, here's the text was written in this particular picture. This text was written. इस तरह से जो palm leaves के ऊपर हाथ से मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट्स बनाई जाती थी, इनको बोलते थे मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट्स. चाइना के केस में भी हमने पढ़ा था, यूरोप के केस में भी हमने पढ़ा था कि मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट्स होती हैं और वो फ्रेजाइल होती थी, बहुत दिन नहीं चलती थी, ऑकवर्ड थी लेके जाने में. सेम मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट्स वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इंडिया एज वेल. So this was this was either written on the palm leaves और धीरे धीरे handmade paper आना शुरू हो गया था. So उसके ऊपर either these kind of texts were being placed और कुछ illustrations या pictures बनाई जाती थी. ऐसे इसमें manuscripts को छापा जाता था. और ये वाली जो picture है, they are just showing कि at times ये एक wooden cover के ऊपर इनको चिपका के और फिर ऐसे ये thread लगा के accordion book बना दिया जाता था, the way it was there in the in China. So talking about these manuscripts in India, India had a very rich and old tradition of handwritten manuscripts. Sanskrit, Arabic, Persian and different vernacular local languages में लिखी जाती. Features of manuscript, the same as it was there for the European and the Chinese one. Highly expensive because it was all the handwritten material which was there. Handmade sheets, handwritten material, palm leaves पे बहुत ध्यान से उसको बनाया जाता था. Fragile, could be very easily मतलब not so durable. Then handled carefully because it was not so durable, बहुत जल्दी tear off हो जाती थी, खराब हो जाती थी, पानी डल जाएगा तो खराब हो जाएगी. They need to be handled very carefully. Difficult to read as well and another thing, जो बाकी उसके issues थे कि they were not so comfortable, people were not so comfortable in carrying them here and there, जो बाद में books को लेके comfort आ गया था. These were the features of the manuscripts of India as well. Then print comes to India. The printing press first came to Goa with the Portuguese missionaries in mid 16th century. So India में this you need to keep in mind, India में कब start हुआ है printing का, जो पहली press लगी थी, that was in Goa, जो Portuguese missionaries लेकर आए थे in mid 16th century, so 1550 के आसपास. So because it was in Goa, so यहाँ पे कोंकणी पढ़ी गई और उसमें बहुत सारे different books को छापा गया. In 1674, about 50 books had been printed in Konkani and in Kannada languages. Catholic priests printed the first Tamil book in 1579 at Cochin, and in 1713, the first Malayalam book was also printed by them. In 1710, Dutch Protestant missionaries, Catholics and Protestant, Christians की categories थी, they had printed 32 Tamil texts and many of them translations of older works. So these different Konkani books in the Konkani, in Kannada language, Malayalam language, and Tamil language, these were started in the initial time. Then coming to the Bengal Gazette, from 1780, James Augustus Hickey, he began to edit his weekly magazine, जो periodical निकालता था. He used to print the periodical magazine. It was a private English enterprise, proud of its independence from colonial influence that been English printing in India. He published a lot of advertisements, including those that related to the import and sale of slaves. उस time पे क्योंकि British rule was there, so British से मतलब इसको एक proudly बताया जाता था that this Bengal Gazette, it is a magazine which is completely independent from the colonial influence. इसके ऊपर Britishers का कोई influence नहीं है, ऐसा इसको popularize किया गया था. And he used to even publish many things which were critical for the Britishers, उनके against छापी जाती थी, जिसकी वजह से इसको even बहुत बार पकड़ा भी गया और humiliate भी किया गया. Magazine was described as a commercial paper open to all but influenced by none. So this is the जैसे आप advertisements में कुछ tagline देते हो ना, ऐसे इस magazine को जो एक tagline दी हुई थी, that was being described as a commercial paper. क्योंकि commercial आप उसको बेच रहे हो, so it's a commercial paper which is open to all. Everyone can read it, लेकिन it is not influenced by anyone. So कोई किसी भी Britisher या किसी Indian का इसके ऊपर control नहीं है. That was how it was described. But ये बनाई किसने थी? It was the English person only, James August Hickey. But इसके बाद जब the first Indian work to appear in this field was the weekly Bengal Gazette brought out by Gangadhar Bhattacharya, who was close to Ram Mohan Roy. So he was the one जिसने सबसे पहले he was the first Indian who started with the Bengal Gazette or the different magazine work in India. Many religious reforms and public debates were also being created with these prints here. It was a period of intense controversies between social and religious reformers and Hindu orthodoxy over matters. 8th में आपने पढ़ा था different social and caste reforms. Women caste and reform जो आपने पढ़ा था, that in that chapter also what was there, एक टाइम था जब बहुत सारे चेंजेस किए जा रहे थे, जहाँ पे सती सिस्टम was ended, abolished, जहाँ widow remarriage was being established. ये सारे जो भी जितने changes हो रहे थे, different education में changes हो रहे थे, जितने भी religious changes आ रहे थे, different पुराने customs में, rituals में changes आ रहे थे. So this was a time period of controversies. कोई उसको पसंद कर रहा था, कोई उसको नहीं पसंद कर रहा था. So two Persian newspapers, ये repeat हो रखा है यहाँ पे, just 2 Persian newspapers were there, Jami Jahan Nama and Shamsul Akbar. This was there जो Persian newspapers थे, कुछ गुजराती newspaper था जैसे Bombay Samachar. These were also being started at that time. Raja Ram Mohan Roy published the Samad Kaumudi from 1821, and the Hindu Orthodoxy commissioned the Samachar Chandrika to oppose his opinion. So ये different religious basically ना what they are mentioning कि उस time पे जो religious और social reforms हो रहे थे उसके लिए भी बहुत सारे newspaper magazines को start किया गया इंडिया में, and which established a lot of public reading during that time in India. Print को use किया गया for the debates or the discussions related to the religious and social reforms as well. This is also one of the like related to the Muslims, what they're talking about, that there was a Deoband seminary. Seminary is a kind of movement, and Deoband is a place. It was founded in 1867. They published thousands and thousands of fatwas, which were telling Muslim readers how to conduct themselves in their everyday lives and explaining the meaning of Islamic doctrines. So, क्या है, कैसे आपको if you are belonging to the Islam, if you are a Muslim, then how your way of conduct need to be there, कैसे आपको सोसाइटी में रहना है, ये बताया जाता था. उसके लिए बहुत सारे thousands and thousands फतवास निकाले गए थ्रू द प्रिंटिंग प्रेस. फतवास को एक्सप्लेन किया है यहाँ पे डेफिनेशन. A legal pronouncement of Islamic law usually given by a mufti. मुफ्ती भी एक में आपने पढ़ा था, the legal scholar, to clarify issues on which the law is uncertain. तो कहीं पे अगर आपको लॉ में अनसर्टेनिटी दिखती है, कहीं लॉ में अगर आपको लग रहा है कि कुछ थिंग्स आर नॉट क्लियर, कुछ डिबेट की जरूरत है, डिस्कशन की जरूरत है, तो वहां पे उसको एक फतवा के थ्रू उसको क्लियर किया जाता था, एंड दैट नीड टू बी फॉलोड बाय एवरीवन. New forms of publications also came up. Emergence of other new literary forms that came up. Lyrics were being started, printed. Short stories were started. Essays like social and political matters के ऊपर essays छपने शुरू हो गए थे. In different ways, they reinforce the new emphasis on human lives and intimate feelings about the political and social rules that shaped such things. In ह्यूमन लाइफ के ऊपर और जो पॉलिटिकल और सोशल रूल्स से रिलेटेड आपकी सोसाइटी कैसी होनी चाहिए, बेस्ड ऑन these different literary forms also came up. New visual culture took shape by the end of 19th century. जो पेंटिंग्स का यूज होना शुरू हुआ, जो डिफरेंट इलस्ट्रेशंस का यूज अच्छा से शुरू हुआ by the end of 19th century in India. With the settling up of an increasing number of printing press, visual images could be easily reproduced in multiple copies. Painters like Raja Ravi Verma produced images for mass circulation. So through the paintings, the nationalists also used this for the anti-British movements as well. Poor wood engravers who made wood blocks set up shop near the letterpresses and were being employed by the print shops. So पहले जो लकड़ी के जो engraves बनाते थे, जो लकड़ी के ब्लॉक प्रिंटिंग के टाइम पे काम करते थे, वो उन लोगों को भी प्रिंटिंग शॉप्स में काम दिया जाने लग गया. By 1817, caricatures and cartoons also were being published in the journals and newspapers, commenting on social and political issues. जैसे आज भी आपकी बुक्स में कार्टून्स छपते हैं, कैरिकेचर्स छपते हैं. Similarly, cheap prints and calendars were easily available in the bazaar, could be bought even by the poor to decorate the walls of the homes or places of work. And these prints began shaping popular ideas about modernity and tradition, religion and politics, and society and culture. So हर तरह का सामान आना शुरू हो गया था प्रिंटिंग में. नॉवेल्स वर देयर, बच्चों के लिए सामान था, डिफरेंट फेरी टेल्स एंड एवरीथिंग. वुमेन के लिए डिफरेंट बुक्स आती थी, पुअर वर्कर्स के लिए डिफरेंट आती थी, एंटी कॉलोनियल रूल के लिए डिफरेंट नॉवेल्स छापी जाती थी, सीरियलाइज्ड नॉवेल्स छापनी शुरू कर दी, चीप बुक्स आनी शुरू हो गई, कार्टून्स, कैरिकेचर्स आने शुरू हो गए. विजुअल मटेरियल्स, पेंटिंग्स को भी छापा जाता था, कैलेंडर्स बने, एल्मेनेक्स बनी. All these things were added in the with the help of print. Then women in print. Lives and feeling of women began to be written in particularly vivid and intense ways. Similarly, जैसे यूरोप का हमने पढ़ा है, women में के लिए print आता था, सेम वे यहाँ पे एग्जाम्पल्स दिए हुए हैं. एट्थ में भी आपने इन एग्जाम्पल्स को पढ़ा है. अभी हम आगे जो नाम देखेंगे, यू हैव ऑलरेडी रेड अबाउट देम इन सिविक्स. Women reading therefore increased enormously in middle class homes. Liberal husbands and fathers began educating their women folk at home and sent them to schools when women's schools were set up in cities and towns after the mid 19th centuries. पहले जब तक स्कूल नहीं बने थे उनके घर के आसपास, so these liberal husbands and fathers, those who believed that even the women should also be educated, so उनको घर में ही पढ़ाया जाता था. After that they were even sent to schools. Many journals began carrying writings by women. खुद women ने लिखना शुरू कर दिया. They also carried a syllabus and attached suitable reading matter which would be used for home based schooling. So ऐसा matter जैसे आप correspondence करते हो, ऐसे ही कुछ ऐसा matter था जहाँ बनाया जाने लगा, publish हुआ, which were suitable, made suitable as per the syllabus which were going on in the school. वैसे ही same आप घर पे पढ़ के भी उसको आप educate हो सकते हो. These are few of the different work related to the women in India. ये राज सुंदरी देवी आपने 8th में पढ़ा था, ईस्ट बंगाल में. A young married girl in a very orthodox household, बहुत पुराने विचारों वाले फैमिली में जो रहती थी. So she learned to read in the secrecy of her kitchen. उसने खुद ही पढ़ना सीखा था, उसको किसी ने पढ़ना नहीं सिखाया था. She herself kitchen में ही उसने धीरे धीरे खुद से पढ़ना शुरू कर दिया. And then she wrote her autobiography Amar Jeevan, which was published in 1876. This is one of the big example of the Indian women, those who first learned how to read, and then even she wrote about herself. Then Bengali women, Kailash Bashini Devi, who wrote books highlighting the experiences of women. Maharashtra mein Tarabai Shinde and Pandita Ramabai, these also names were there in 8th class, who wrote with passion, anger about the miserable life of upper caste Hindu women, especially widows. इसके बारे में छापते थे वो. पंजाब में राम चड्डा published the fast selling Istri Dharm Vichar to teach women how to be obedient wives. The Khalsa Tract Society also published cheap booklets with the similar message. So these kind of books were being published in India. An entire area in central Calcutta, the Batla, was devoted to the printing of popular books. So इस area में बहुत ज़्यादा printing presses को लगा के books को छापा जाता था. This was related to the examples related to the women. Then print and the poor people. जो poor हैं उन वो लोग भी पढ़ना शुरू हो गए. Very cheap small books were brought to markets. In 19th century, Madras towns and sold at crossroads, allowing poor people traveling to markets to buy them. So बहुत ही सस्ती बुक्स बननी शुरू हो गई ताकि गरीब से गरीब इंसान उसको पढ़ सके. Public libraries बनाई गई by early 20th century so that they can expand the access to the books so that people can, if those who cannot buy even the cheap books, they can rent it out. These libraries were located mostly in the cities and towns and at times in the prosperous villages as well. For rich local patrons, setting up a library was a way of acquiring prestige. So library बननी शुरू हो गई. उसके बाद जो हमारे सोशल रिफॉर्मर्स थे जैसे ज्योतिबा फुले, मराठा पायनियर ऑफ लो कास्ट, ये भी 8th में आपने पढ़ा था. गुलामगिरी छापी थी इन्होंने 1871 में. देन बी आर अम्बेडकर महाराष्ट्र एंड ईवी रामास्वामी नायकर जिनको पेरियार बोलते थे. They also wrote powerfully on the caste and the caste differences in India 20th century में. So these were the caste reformers also जिन्होंने इसको यूज किया था. काशी बाबा कानपुर मिल वर्कर even wrote about the छोटे और बड़े का सवाल related to the caste and class exploitation. Poems of another Kanpur mill worker who wrote under the name of Sudarshan Chakra were also came over here in 1935 to 1955 and were brought together and published in the collection of Sachi Kavitai. So these kind of work were established. This class is just ending. Just rejoin because it was just 5 minutes is left. ये last topic है print and section. So just rejoin over here.